left the city torch. Maybe now they get the point. They went with us when I had like 50 bucks on Tontiyo. They can't question if we got our rank up now. In the street, I know at night they pray they take me down. Gave them assignments and you promised to make me proud. Only way you get from safety, we can't get time. In this Miami, I'm trying to get some shit home. While I'm trying to rest in
I think pieces of my heart need the course. They went with me when I had like 50 bands on Tottenham Court. I'm finna start this up, like. Ever ain't no apologies. You gotta get it out. Yeah. I make the engine cough. I can really. That's my business.
To retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back thoughts, singing minimal syllables. Yo, look at me, idea silent. Was a fateful mistake, cause the timing all get apart, so my mind don't get much room. If you want to try and go, slow down. You look like a Christian, you walk in, hold me, it's hot from the rich and the boring. For a night, where you walk your folks in a town, play me with an angle.
To give me shit no more, I get my change up, I'm the same one who front the bag and sell it for him. He ain't had no way to get it back home, I'ma make it go. Ran get the rack out on the missions, I'ma sell it for him. Hey, say that take me out there, make me out a burger for him. With that milk for him, they still a seven for him. Some niggas shot, but ain't get shot, and nothing sell it for him. Move up and get some more, tell them we don't spend some more. I can't speak on you and yours, me and Matt gon' get some shit.
Hey, that shit ain't on your screen, is I'm talking about, you can see YB game on your screen? Yeah, I know you at a depth chart. Ain't got it at the bottom of your screen, YB game? You coming down too? You came down too far, YB. You got your shit messed up by speed. What you got it on? Default. Brr. You gotta send it to Miller, Tontiyo. Let the corner slip off. I'm gonna get your people outside shooting me with this song. My money can't be tall, but I ain't something you shoot at. Here's something you won't lock in with us. I thought you knew that. Nah, go back and you can take it off over. That did for what's the name? That be for that yeah. This is a wolf pack. I can't get that.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Oh, the city of love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles fly, as they get ready to match up with the Washington football team. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. You change it, but give a fuck less. Nigga, look at my success. You know you a bitch, keep ranting about me on that tough shit. Slip behind the wheel, we hit the window, I say dump spit. We don't duck the cover, keep on busting to that gun clip.
It might be late.
Brother, I'm trying to help you get to where you went. Did the type of thing that got me feeling like the old got it. Just hopped out the hill, kid ain't fucking with no more exotic. Shoot outside the Rari, what CEO, you know Marvin with a Draco.
No, I let Tontiyo and Deontay play. I mean Tontiyo and Melo play.
Early, how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield? Goes awesome right away, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. Oh, he's got him up the lane. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved?
This is dope, man.
Where the play was going, play side, right about on the back side, just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to left tackle.
Why?
Without a doubt, control that edge, get out there with the left tackle, bring your tight end over there. Either way, control the edge line of scrimmage, you got a chance to run with it.
Sit in the freezer, it get hard, you don't need no fan. Looking out the East, can't spell his name, but he can throw fan. Look, he's back trying to do gang. I call it smoke in. Surf off on every block. Niggas ain't drop no pin. Young shiner, red zone dot. I don't need no friends.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
If I ain't a young son, then what do you call that?
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first
I'd be
down.
on one of mom's
Nice
things
carries
about.
back to back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for. Right? Let's go musically short. Stand in the change, right? 5 more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting the tone. Getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. They'll run on first down. It's Love. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On second down now, it's Gibson. And he is met quickly in the
Out to the match chain.
He goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play action passes as well.
Third down, Gibson. First down yards before he's brought just outside the 10 at the 11.
I bet you will.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
You said a what?
All runs on this drive.
Let him know, Cap.
It's first and 10.
Oh. Who's saying it? I listen to that. Go wait for a long ride. I had to just get messed
The
up.
10-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this D. Has got to be priority one.
No.
They turn to Love on the handoff. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard of the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. They finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
My nigga Beard died when he was soon died. Call my brother too, I can't believe he left him. They showed me it don't even matter if you do right. You in the cell, my brother.
Wins to the Eagles now with a first and 10 at their own 11.
Like in that team, I love you, sister, anytime. I miss you and I know you miss me, can't
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
in that close, I came in like we was going shit.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got there, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. From the gun, it's Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. See, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got him. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. 3rd and long, it's Smith. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offensive yards.
Don't want to attack him. See how they attack him here. That one good for 26 and a first down. Shotgun snap into the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they're dominating.
Nah, that one's out here.
To get upfield and spill into the backfield.
Yeah, that nigga white. But that nigga dog got down so far, bro.
Keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them.
Bro, that nigga was at least like 3 yard beat, bro. That nigga dog 5 yards.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away.
Just go back, don't you?
Called that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Gibson.
I say, what they discussing the trade finna send Westbrook to the Lakers.
It's a room to maneuver. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 81 yards.
Look at that shit, Deontay.
Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. So that run there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty.
Yeah, they doing it.
Football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, What was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
Newport short at that.
7 yards deep.
Nah, it can't get the long.
Dropped at the 21-yard line. So
got to get the shot.
The end zone proves not a good
The
decision.
shot in the foul pack.
About 4 yards.
But you got to think about it. This will just be a trade. They can still pick up a free agent, Deontay.
Already at the line, this Philly offense.
No, he watching your broadcast.
Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this.
And then, you know, they still trying to get what's the name, Buddy Hill.
Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
On first down, Gibson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd and 7, Smith slings this deep for McClure. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown,
You said what?
Washington. Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, who did Damien Lillard?
Touchdowns here so far. And Washington able to stretch that lead
Nah, they ain't.
further.
Damien Lillard ain't gonna go
And it
over
is
there.
now 21-0.
They gonna fuck around the trade. They gonna fuck around the trade Ben Simmons to the Maverick, bro.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They gonna end up getting Ben Simmons.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in.
Go to State's gonna pull something out there.
REA Sports halftime report. Coach? So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught at the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. I tell you, when Carson Wentz can really step into one and get that 6'5" frame behind it, he can really launch it. Into the red zone, Wentz. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's Zach Ertz on the receiving end from Carson Wentz. And the Eagles get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now again, right side. It's Gibson, and he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Love. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
It'll be Love to try and get the 1st.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On first down, Love. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Third down, Gibson, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Tontiyo Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and Washington is able to stretch their lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes this Washington 28, Eagles 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Wentz now on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And way out past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Now Wentz. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Eagles on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Well, this is caught by Jackson. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Wins to throw again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Look like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bring it! Bring it!
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They run the counter. It's Love. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory.
49-yard line.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Smith going to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him?
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To try again after the sack, Smith. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 11-yard touchdown. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, This is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Eagles 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 30.
Wentz's pass intercepted by Washington. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Hello? Yeah. What? Oh, God.
What I did, can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rhymes and range. Can I kick can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that can do what I do. Wait, need a light here to protect my cuz. Need Sprite here to protect my cuz. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen to be.
Hell nah.
What's love to a God with a bag? What's heart to a God with a cash? What's pain to a God that's
Hey, Tontiyo. By them gave him that, they gave him that because they just get a lot of TV. They gave him a lot of TV time this year. He ain't probably get that rook out of here.
Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it?
He ain't play better than he ain't have more highlight than him.
Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Hell nah. Hell nah, he ain't supposed to win it. Hello? Yeah, the exit gate ain't open? Nah, the exit gate should be open.
She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. For a coupe, for a season, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe, designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these
What I scared?
let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. For a coops, for a season, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe, designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit.
DeRose?
Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way,
I knew you was gonna say that. What you gonna give him? Brand new. Yeah. Got a motherfucker about a boatload.
What you had on paid for?
Huh?
Paid for?
I had got 12 on for like $63. I hear you just got up here. Corona. I do not.
But they talking about 3 niggas up there got that shit.
This is second nature, all is automatic. Lion tigers, meteors inside my mind. Kamikaze, spaceship power, baby. Sold me torch animal instinct, you fools hurt. Jesus will.
Who talking about when Bradley Beal go to Golden State? Oh yeah, when Bradley Beal go to Golden State, it's over with. When Bradley Beal go to Golden State, it's over with. Yeah, only person gonna stop him is himself. Like a nigga playing against him, they got. Who? Nah, he ain't say that. Tatum want him to come over there. Bradley Beal is an upgrade. Bradley Beal is an upgrade, bro. Bradley Beal is an upgrade, bro. Anybody?
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you kill Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black. Born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you by. Finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could at the altar, we're talking about to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter. Someone put me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Washington.
Hey, start a share screen, Mello.
And the Seattle Seahawks.
Start a share screen.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Anytime that ball comes to me, I try to take it to the back.
Oh, they getting them. Kyle Kuzma, Montreal Harrell, Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Huh?
So
nah, whatever their name is, he just said, what's the name? Yeah, he said the Lakers are near to a deal to acquire Washington Russell Westbrook for Kyle Kuzma, Montreal Harrell, Caldwell Pope, and a 2021 first-round pick.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Huh?
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They saying it's near. But yeah, they get all three of them in the first-round pick.
Right back to him on first down.
This be, hey.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Hey, I mean, they got.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
What?
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a
I've been tired of see what they look like.
One unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, what the gym look like, my boy? All right. All right.
Gibson. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle making the play.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
We can go in that bit tomorrow. What?
From the 50, it's Smith. And he finds McLaurin. Touchdown.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm out on that week too, though, so we hit that bit anytime that week.
50 yards. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And exactly how fast was he going? According to Next Gen Stats, 21.7 miles per hour. So good starting field.
Nah, I ain't true. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. He was going crazy way before his sister got killed. Nah, he was going crazy. He was going crazy before his sister got killed, bro.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all set.
He had a good season that year with Boston. They were number 1.
That time through the air, 35 yards.
Yeah.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
A loss of 2.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first
I true.
Into the end zone.
And I like their little encouraging play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful...
Yeah, that nigga had an average 29 that year.
You oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a...
Yeah, that went crazy that whole year.
Handsomely.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
And about 46% in front of field.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it's easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
At the 24-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
But check this out though.
Here's Love.
They trade. They shit ain't do nothing help Golden State get Bradley Beal.
Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Bro, cause Golden State they could really give up both of them 1st round picks for Bradley Beal. We got them with another player, bro. I try them folk both of these 1st round picks and Kelly Oubre.
Open man is Sims. He's got it.
Yeah, I already know they want Wiggins, but I try with Kelly Oubre first. Cause that nigga stink.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Yeah, I agree. He sucked for Golden State. He sucked. That ain't the right pick for Golden State. That's why they need to send his ass back to Washington.
Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
That's gonna be a fool last lineup.
And this time they were ready for him.
Curry, Bradley Beal, Klay Thompson, Draymond, and Wiggins.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Oh, if they want Wiggins, shit, throw James Wiseman back out there.
Here's Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They're missing people for Golden State. It's Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard.
Come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. The throw taken in by Sims. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Yeah, he got suspended.
2nd and 11.
But when nigga failed to realize that nigga was a beast in high school.
They'll hand it off. It's Love. Got some real estate inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, 41 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big
You just talking, Tontiyo.
Something special there. Boy, was he moving. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Next is Washington 14. Seahawks 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive.
Bro, Yana just got a whole Yana just got a whole family in the goddamn NBA, bro. That man ain't better than Yana.
Try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Right now, under 100 yards of total offense. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from
Go to state. They try to go to state when they get that nigga from Gonzaga.
He's going to see a knee, and that's it.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Who? Frank Warren, whatever the name is.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession.
Nah, that's it. Go to state.
We resume action in the 3rd quarter. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the
Nah, they got the Pelicans. What's the name? They got the Pelicans. They get Jack Giddy.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf.
I'm looking at the mock draft.
A lot of times it's that first read that you
They got the what's the name? They the most recent one from CBS.
He was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Yeah.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30.
That was Cade Cunningham going number 1.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception.
They got Jalen Green going to Houston.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense.
They got Evan Mobley going to goddamn Cleveland. Jalen Suggs. They got Jalen Suggs going to Toronto.
On first down, here's Love.
Scotty Barnes to go to Orlando.
2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive.
They got Golden State to draft somebody named Jonathan Kuminga.
Defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark.
Here's small forward, 6'8".
What they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
I mean, nah, that OKC to do that, and they got Golden State to draft for shooting guard. James Booknight from Connecticut.
Met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Down and 12.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Absolutely perfect. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
It seemed like you were enjoying that moment. Just talk to me about the reception of that moment. Like how
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Play action. It's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 47 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one good for 14 in the Seahawk first. They go play action with Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. A diving catch for the score he laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
trying to get a picture with Sosa, but that's when that shit happened. Him and
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
7th and 14.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Somebody has a gun.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a second and 10 upcoming. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
I like diamond dates, big she's scared of my type of dates. Don't need to say hello, back to the game. I don't need to let it ring.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking that play action. You've got everyone being in on the deal and picking it up.
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
Brooklyn just traded, what's his name?
They'll run again with Love on first down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Ricky Rubio.
Throwing now, Smith slings this deep for McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington.
Ricky Rubio just went to goddamn, what's his name?
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington.
Ricky Rubio went to the calf. Landry Shamet just went to the Sun.
the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just the heel.
What the hell you watching, Tontiyo? Hey, Tontiyo. See that lock that boy Deshaun no more. Yeah, Deshaun and Talib.
We ain't worried about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, something like a line.
Murder.
I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking.
And they at the gas station on Woodlake.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
You talking about, y'all be talking about Atlanta boring shit. Y'all done killed everybody.
It's the battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. Looking up to the right, and he muffs it. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. For the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even think about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on 3rd down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys in great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that 1st down.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jackson throw on third. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And fourth down here. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
That might be Illuminati. They probably can get you serious. Might be Illuminati.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And down right.
You probably gonna get a chance to fill your soul, my boy.
4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to find that big tackle.
That's close to home, bro, Tontiyo.
Only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh, you're close to home, bro.
It's Gibson.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way down,
all right, Tontiyo.
Up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And he will be very
I know you ain't going to get rid of Pop.
Down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got
Are you saying you don't want it until they put it on the table?
4th and inches. I wonder if they think
that,
they're feeling lucky here
that's who you
and
want?
maybe want to go pick it up.
They be like, then they be like, damn, that's who you want? Shit, get him.
Here we go on 4th down. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here.
Hey, Tontiyo.
The Ravens are going to get the football back.
You got word today?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now.
Don't go.
1st and 10 at their own 26.
We're going to be waiting on you.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. 3 yards.
Oh,
the
yeah,
game
in
there,
and out.
2nd down.
All defenses worry.
I see it now. He come back with a turban and a ball.
It can turn into a big play with missed tackles. Runs through people.
Right there by Death.
And they stopped it for a minimal game.
Right there by Death, and they come to that bit with a turban and a goddamn ball.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him.
You know, you can get in the airport with anything.
This first quarter. Off the edge, the sack.
You can fly with that shit, bro. You ain't got to put it in your, what's the name?
They've got work to do here after the sack.
It ain't nothing but a bun. It don't take nothing but a bun.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Yeah.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him.
When them folks don't give a damn. They know they finna die.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early goings.
They're the purpose of being a terror.
Passes with a big 3rd down coming up.
Taking that sacrifice, them folks don't give a damn.
They can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him. Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this.
Hey, what the hell you do at the airport, though, Tontiyo?
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
What the hell you do at
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the left side. Gibson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
It's 3rd down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw, Smith. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On 4th down, Smith. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Good job, man. Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense. And the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick 6, and then decent field position and throwing that pick 6, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Jackson from the shotgun. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Matthew Ioannidis able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. fourth down with Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now Jackson on first down. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And open left side is Brown. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Again, Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Montez Sweat, and Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Likely time for one final snap as they start out.
Yeah, because the nigga didn't let me set my team. I'm gonna beat this shit out of
Play and a half
him.
here. It's Jackson, and he's gonna go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best.
Shit out of me, Jackson ain't let me set my team up.
This first half of play. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check
ran
in
to
with
Baltimore.
Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports.
Nigga ran to Baltimore, ran to somebody else on his ass.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
I just ran to the Packers on him. I put it on no restriction. I know the Packers got some fast ass niggas, I think.
Washington offense at the line and ready
to roll.
Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room.
If a nigga put the restriction chains on that
game as they've got it 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Well, then they gonna wish you would have put it on the restriction. I'm finna Aaron Rodgers.
I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he'll give it here to his running back. Touchdown, Washington.
I got rebirth card on that. I just went crazy last night with B-Night down.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead. So that run there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
Good thing he slapped that bit down.
It's so impressive to me. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go.
Glad he slapped that one.
How about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
Make your money there,
a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
Touchdown,
First
nigga.
and 10, it's Jackson.
What? At the what?
Space to maneuver at the 40. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
They go play action now. Jackson looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
See why they don't let nigga play with the
chance
power.
of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now a give running right is Love. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
26 yards.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Brings up second and 12 at the 16-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Yeah, push it. Oh, yeah, to the pot, man. To the pot, man.
Gibson. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the
line
of scrimmage,
man.
But no more.
Beat the shit out of nigga
This
ass,
is
boy.
why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taking it about the 16. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Oh, shit.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It's a game of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Back to throw. His throw incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On the counter now, it's Downs.
What up, boy?
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Yeah, you put the pressure on that fuck nigga.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Shout running like a motherfucker with Lamar, man. Trying to, man.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And he gets this only to the 40.
That's like a defense, nigga.
Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's Tressway now.
No, he mad.
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Whoa! Get out of there, Aaron John. Whoa.
And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, cause the nigga got me all the way down here on the one right now. Nigga had done turned that bitch over though.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense.
Let's go, A-Rod. Let's go, A-Rod. 21-0. Fuck, nigga.
Tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a
oh, no, Sunday. You ball!
In the end zone. Who comes up and ends up making the
play. Would you holler out, Miller?
So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover.
21-0, 2nd quarter, man. Fuck, nigga ain't gonna run to Lamar no more. I'm gonna go to game chat, holler at him.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. He's gonna let it fly. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Tonight's finals, Washington 14, Ravens 7.
Me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Chacha macha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Hey.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from
Mellow. You know the video when I said I got me one. You gotta go back and look at that bit, bro. On that second slam, look at how much chain come out that nigga pocket, bro. I'm God, bro.
We did a lot for the wins.
Man. Bro, it was so much chain came out that man pocket, bro.
Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops.
They got on top of it. Nah, I ain't gonna hurt him. I ain't gonna beat him.
Just watch, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go to it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest.
I know him like that.
Again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with it, so what? We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again.
That nigga made so much chain come out of his pocket, bro.
Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Y'all don't see me out here, Mello. Y'all don't see me, bro. Y'all don't see me, bro. Get on me, little nigga. They're my new team right here.
I've been getting to it, I ain't know y'all was hate. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can place it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something that can calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open into it.
Got me one. Quit, fuck, nigga. Got me one. Said on nigga ass, man.
Steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go ahead with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't know that she hate. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something that can calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMP. Go and get yourself this thing. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't feel me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hate. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just want to know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something that can calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can
I
sell
seen a
that
nigga
shit.
direct challenge it now. Fuck that shit. 10s or better. Come on. Come get that money. I'm running up on shit too. That nigga level 1 too. I'm sending it to him. Oh.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him freaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him freaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a bear in a mess to the best.
I do.
Get at me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You were staring at me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up and I'm there in the scene. I feel just like the cheetah prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driving sauce so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil and all his losers.
Just like a black nigga.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot.
Oh, the nigga accept that bit?
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna fuss, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing.